Internet, welcome to another episode of the Jongravesshow, or in this case, the Complain Train. And what are we talking about today? Well, we are talking about Final Fantasy 15 gets a multiplayer. And this isn't necessarily me complaining about it getting multiplayer, because I think that's a good thing. This article mostly talks about like the DLC dates of what is going on, like going on in the Final Fantasy 15 lineup, because again they do talk about that after waiting 10 years for this game to come out, well, us fans waiting 10 years for it, they have a pretty cool ass plan for what they plan on doing with the DLC. Of course, the first 3 pieces of DLC are basically going to have Gladio, I don't feel like saying his full name, Prompto, and Ignis, and with each of those DLCs you play as that respective character, and then you know, you kind of run through possibly a small little story with them, or most likely you could probably switch to them like in the main game, possibly. And finally, as the article says, that they also plan on throwing in a online multiplayer trophy, which most likely, if all 3 of these other trophies come out, all these other DLCs come out, and then you play as not only Noctis, but Ignis, Prompto, Gladio, and then this online multiplayer DLC comes out, well, now it's a possibility that you can probably play through the whole main game. Well, I don't know if this is going to extend out to the main game. Hopefully it does, but however, if it does, and people, they basically can just jump in the game and then take control of one of your party members, well, that is some cool ass shit. Most likely is giving the Tales game a run for their fucking money, because again, all of the Tales games to this point, they do have multiplayer, but they're all single player. So or they're all local co-op. So there's that. Sorry, I didn't mean single player, I meant local co-op. They're not online, which most likely I would kind of wonder if an RPG was online, you know, something like Ni no Kuni 2 or something more like Dragon Quest Heroes and shit. Well, Dragon Quest Heroes 2 is online, but like if the first one was online, I think those games would kind of possibly break and be over in like a few hours, you know, because RPGs are already fun. You add RPGs with another player, that shit's kind of broken. But until then, though, that is what I gotta say about this article, though. See you next time. I'm out. Yo, Internet, welcome to another episode of Recap Corner. And this episode of Bungo Stray Dogs is by far the most straightforward, but the most surprising episode to actually come out like to date. Now, I've been praising a lot of the other ones like during this second season, and this one actually had, well, this episode mostly focuses on Akutagawa, Asashi, and also the leader of Guild, and more so often it does what it normally does. It talks about